J hits on the beat.
All right, I just testing. Let me go ahead and begin this. Right, I am very, 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 very annoyed of how people are. Right, and there are about two things. And yes, I got to say this. Some people need to understand that you are being played. But then again, I got to say that a lot of you can't grasp can't grasp the concept. On a certain live stream, better yet, let me say this quote, and I'm gonna paraphrase the quote. And it's by Malcolm X, and Malcolm X said something about how why by the African American race, or black people gravitate looks for celebrities as um for spokesmen. Y'all look for celebrities as spokesmen. And he said that's the problem. And it's true today. Now, it's been said 60, 50, 60 years ago. Malcolm X said that, right? But it's true today because y'all really can't grasp the concept. Since when Kiki Palmer supposed to speak on behalf of black women? When does Steve Harvey speak on behalf of black men? Since when all these black celebrities that speak on behalf of black people as a whole? Do they pay? Do they sign decrees and your taxes will become better? Can they sign decrees and say, hey, do not quote unquote prevent the Bloods and the Crips from fighting each other? Do they have the power to to stop domestic violence? or put somebody away when they do such acts on individuals. See, this is the most asinine. Being on social media and listen to people, y'all the most asinine people online. For real. Y'all just like that girl, that woman that looks stupid, who wearing bell bottoms, dancing to Money World. I get disgusted when I hear it, seeing that girl, seeing that stupid idiot dancing to the Money World, looking stupid. And see, and the thing is, I might have to do a video on this, but the internet is a mighty dangerous thing, though. The internet is dangerous, very, very dangerous. I'm gonna tell you why the internet is very, very dangerous to the population. And Saint and Sinner, if you was on Baller X channel, when Saint and Sinner was going after Cynthia G, there was something he said. I'm ignoring the whole his beef with Cynthia because that's not really. But it's something that he said that makes perfect sense. I might do a separate video on this, but we celebrate. Oh no, scratch that. You Negroes rather celebrate dysfunction. That it's usually the loudest voice, and usually the loudest voice gets the most attention. And usually the person who got the loudest voice is usually the bottom of society. And usually the person who has the loudest voice don't have comprehension skills. Y'all don't comprehend. Y'all so evasive, not evasive. What's the word for it? Evasive is the wrong word. Y'all so y'all attracted to conspiracy theory. Y'all so into blaming the white man for everything or the Asians for everything. And when that does not work, oh, wait a minute. Well, therefore, we got to blame the black woman. Or on the other side, you got to blame it on the black man. Oh, because Don lied? That's why. Don created a narrative that I didn't say. See, this is my problem with Don. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm done with his ass. Because you don't sit there and create a narrative that I didn't say. He took a video of mine, made a stupid ass community post saying I'm talking about him not being married when I was making a point that a dumb idiot saying, well, everybody in the manosphere are married men. That's why I'm done. That's why I'm done with him. You know, the same way like the last time when Don was over here and Don said, well, hey, how about you, Big J? How about you and BGS have a one-on-one? Soon as BGS came over here, guess who's interrupting? Don. See, Don is a dishonest person. And don't give me the whole, well, he was your friend. Fuck that. He always take up for the losers. He always make excuses for bullshit. So fuck him. You know, fuck Don. You don't sit there and just make up shit. I even said on the video what I was referring to. So that tells me then he's lying because I said it in the video what I was referring to and who was making the statement. But no, Don Gordito decided to say, oh, I'm purposely saying it. No, I was referring to what dumbass DDS was saying. DDS is one of those Baghdad Bobs of the management talking about, yeah, man, we doing good things out here. I was referencing what DDS said. I even showed a video of when DDS was saying that dumb shit. And I was saying, so you said all these management dudes are married and doing great things. So I said, wait a minute, okay, if that's the case, then explain why O'Shea. Then I said, well, O'Shea ain't married, O'City ain't married, BJS ain't married, and I went down the whole list, right? Edward Anderson ain't married. So who is this? So how can y'all say that like y'all are married? That was the point I was making. But dumbass decided to make a community post and create a narrative that I didn't even fucking say. And he had that dumbass AJ seeing stupid saying, yeah, man, they're cowards, man. You see, he's hiding his hands. No, read what I said. And that's the point about this thing I'm talking about tonight. Social media is teaching people not to use comprehension skills, not to have comprehension skills. It is so asinine. And then though he talking about, well, I don't see Big J married. That's not even the point, nigga. That's not even what I'm saying. I'm using that person's argument and reality. So if I'm saying, well, it doesn't take, if I'm making a statement about, well, all transportation runs on gasoline. I'm gonna say, well, no, you don't, because transportation is based on compulsion. Is it physical compulsion, kinetic compulsion? Is it nuclear compulsion? Is it, diesel compulsion, solar compulsion? But no, the Negro, that's like the Negro gonna make an acid though. I'm being anti-gasoline. No, I'm just down on the other category, the other form to discredit the other person's lame ass argument. And he purposely, and this is the problem with him, he wants to joke. He wants to joke. What I do is not a fucking joke. Now, let's talk about that Money World video, right? You got this stupid woman wearing bell bottoms. I don't know why that idiot keep on playing that video of this stupid idiot, the stupid girl in bell bottoms, dancing to Kevin Samuel's Money World. And let me go back to the topic, right? Let me go back to the topic. A lot of y'all form y'all lies about what celebrities do. Being distracted. Yeah, yeah, it's right, man. That girl looks stupid in bell bottoms dancing to that stupid ass song. And what's worse, that idiot is playing it as an outro. with his own, and that's another lying ass nigga. And that's also another lying ass nigga. Be lying. She looks stupid dancing to that stupid ass song. Money World. Man, sit your ass down. Looking stupid. And then this nigga want to call everybody bandits. Who is you? See, with him, everybody's guilty until proven innocent. Everybody's guilty until proven innocent with him, though, because he making so many accusations against everybody. And yes, though I'm a vengeful, I'm a vengeful person because that's who was doing that bullshit about 2 weeks ago. That's that person who was doing that bullshit 2 weeks ago. No, that Daryl was him. Let me tell you why that was him. Because I showed a video all over here, and that video, well, you see, I know how you see how much a dirt bag his ass is. And a whole lot of people over there are just so fucking dishonest. Oh yeah, I'm waiting for that to happen. Hold on, May. Hold on. Hold on. Let me show this. May, I'm waiting for that to happen. I'm waiting for that to happen. Talking about, well, you with so and so. Well, nigga, how I'm supposed to be with so and so when I'm beefing with well, you with this person. Well, can you identify who I'm with? Well, I see you over there on that channel. Well, what channel are you referring to? Because you don't see me talking those. Well, you in league with this person, really? Okay, then explain that video that was done back in March. Then I gave him the link to the video. Now explain that bullshit lie. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Everybody see it, but the thing is, it's not her though. It's not her. I disagree. It's not gonna be her though. It's not gonna be her. It's that other one that's really problematic. The one that said that she wants a call for black men to be exterminated by the hands of the white man. That one, that one was going to be the one that do it. And I want you to notice, I'm not saying and I'm gonna say this. That's why I'm not saying any names. But the fact that he lied and try to blame me for everything, goddamn thing, that makes me a fucking enemy. He's now a fucking enemy for lying. Fuck a disagreement. Me and you may disagree, man. Pure Butterfly and I disagree. But then there's a time when you take that disagreement and you create a narrative, a false narrative, in order to look good in front of a certain individual or a certain group. And that's what Don Gordito is guilty of it too. Don Gordito is guilty of that bullshit too. He did that shit so that AJ ain't seen red, so that Brian Triple X and those idiots who hang around with Red, wretched bad guy can have something to talk about. And I'm gonna say right now, them niggas over there at the bottom of the barrel. And like what AC's, and shout out to AC. AC said, you guys don't have no comprehension skills. AC Clark was right. Them niggas down over there, they don't have no comprehension. Somebody told me, I heard. Well, have you done any research about it? There's 12 sections of the 14th Amendment. I'm like, nigga, are you for real? The 14th Amendment only has 5 sections. This nigga gonna put up a fucking ass website and looking at, oh, there's 19 or some old shit. I'm like, nigga, those are case laws, you dumbass, you bald-headed, and that's another dumbass nigga though. Those are case laws you're reading. That's based upon, that uses the 14th Amendment, idiot. Damn. And that's why, and that goes right back to the internet. The internet does not teach people anything. The internet, on the internet serves is to dumb people down. And it's always the biggest mouth, the loudest mouth. See, the internet gives people. But I guess when they created the internet, or should I say, when they gave the masses the internet, I was assuming, I guess the people who were doing it was like, okay, well, we're going to democratize. Yes, we're going to democratize information. We're going to let communication to be democratized, free and open. But what they don't seem to grasp is that, okay, how are you going to have an open and free society when you got people who are dumb as hell fuck? When you got the people who want to use race, or who want to use gender, or use whatever the case may be to put out false information out, so they can either be famous or be or to feel some sense of power. Before no, hold on, I can't really say the word. I can't use a certain phrase, but I use another phrase. Before Joe Biden was inaugurated, I'll put it like that. Before Joe Biden was inaugurated, we have a group of white people who are very dumb, who are very stupid. And no, don't you come here talking about hate speech. We're gonna describe what happened on that date where they was counting the electoral votes. They was what? Engineered to be dumb. Oh, how did Joe Biden won? It was one of them stupid ass arguments. How did Joe Biden won the election? He cheated the election. How? Well, man, he did. Really? Do you know how much votes was cast? People stayed inside, which means more people was watching TV. Which means more people who watching TV are usually watching the news, because not everybody has cable. Not everybody has the internet. That's why they voted the way they did. And the only damn thing the news did was talk about how bad the orange man was. But the problem is the internet, because though how social media is, and how we create a culture of stupid, dumb people who don't read, who don't comprehend, who want to dress, who see things from a purely black and white worldview, who can't grasp the concept that there is gray, there's shades of gray in the middle. They come online, they get radicalized, and then they went up to the Capitol and did that whatever they was doing. That's the same way like over here. A bunch of traumatized people using their blackness and only go by what they see, what they hear, what Sensitive G said, or hear what Tommy Sotomayor said, and then they run with the information. The internet allowed the biggest mouth to get away with shit, because there's no accountability for lying. There's no accountability for grifting. There's no accountability for passing out false information. There is none. And like I said, and we got a public school education that does not teach people to have critical thinking skills, nor have the ability to comprehend or teach people to comprehend. But we got idiots dancing to Mighty World, looking stupid. Right, Lawrence. They went too far with that bullshit. And you know what? I'm gonna say it right now. I lost some subs. You know what? I don't give a fuck. Somebody got so mad last night that he left the live stream. And I'm like, and he's also another dude who talking about, man, I'm a black man. Black men, okay. Then go ahead and add up the numbers up. Black women in abortion, okay, then add up the numbers up. How much does it cost to have an abortion between 1973 and 1995? What was the average cost to have an abortion? 1,500, at least between 1,400 and $1,600. What is the average income of a black woman? So if you look at the average income of a black female, of a black woman, and look at the cost of an abortion, you would know she can't afford to have one. So you can miss me on this 35 billion or 45 billion, whatever billions it was, that children being boarded. The math ain't mathing. Keep on use some critical thinking skills for once. But everybody want to think, well, you got people like Don Gordito who want to sit there trying to make everything to a fucking ass joke. When you have society that's uneducated, you're gonna have a civil war. Let me say this again. Any society that's illiterate, and when I say illiterate, I'm not just talking about that you can read a pamphlet. No, if you can actually read and understand what is written down, if you can't read and understand and comprehend what's being said, therefore, what's going to happen is you're going to have a civil war. That's why back then, even during the time of Abraham Lincoln created the Bureau of Education. Look it up. The part, I know how conservatives love to talk about. Oh yeah, man, we got to get rid of the Department of Education. Okay, well, if y'all go back and learn the history of the Department of Education, it was called the Bureau. If I'm not mistaken, let me say this again. If I'm not mistaken, it was called the Bureau of Education because a lot of farmers need to know. Even MLK even said it when they passed the Land Act, so that white people can move into Nebraska and Kansas. They was creating universities. MLK said it in that speech about reparations, right? Even that speech, MLK alluded to it. That's what he was talking about. There was creating white people to become farmers. That's why I created the University of Texas. No, I'm sorry, Texas A&M, I should say, and those A&M colleges and universities. That's what the Bureau of Education was about in the 1860s when Abraham Lincoln was president. That's what the purpose was to make people more literate rather than illiterate so people can have the basic understanding to comprehend shit. And you got this woman, and Lawrence, you was here when this has happened. This reason why the internet is so dangerous to the people who are historically disenfranchised. Lawrence, remember on the debate league channel where Sister Naya said if you get a law degree, if any black person gets a law degree, you are automatically a coon. Remember that, Lawrence? Because you was there, and everybody was doing this, and I'm like, wait a minute. So anybody who gets a law degree, right, yeah, right here, and then I proceeded to clown her ass. I actually proceeded to clown her. See, we live in a world that is anti-intellect, and we get bumbling idiots who suck down Bud Ice Light all day. Yeah, man, they're doing after us. Right. That's why I went in on her because I asked her a question. Because yeah. Because I came up in there, I asked her a question. Then though she started to be disrespectful, then I start clown her ass. See, society is making people stupid. You got one idiot going to get online and say, "Yeah, man, before the the board of Brown Brown v hold on, what's it called? Brown v Board of Education Right. Right. That's why I put up that community post up. The most toxic read groups online. And Sis Anaya is a part of it. If I'm seeing people clapping saying black people who get a law degree are coons. Now when Sis Anaya say that dumbass shit about when was that 2021? It was 2021 when she said that dumb shit. I'm sitting there like, okay, well, you got to explain Johnny Cochran. You got to explain Darmgood Marshall. Then you got to explain the host of black lawyers who spoke fought, and advocate on your behalf. But y'all give Sis Anaya the slow clap in the green. Fuck that whole idea about this. Oh, you disagree. No. Disagree with me is like, okay, I disagree. I'm pro-life, you pro-choice. We're gonna disagree. That's a disagreement. But if you out here uh insulting people's intelligence, then we got a problem. We got a problem now. If you were insulting people's intelligence, that's like those white people who back Trump. Yeah, man, the Constitution, man. Oh yeah, man, the Constitution, man. Yeah, man. The Joe Biden should be in the White House, man. Because yeah, man. Yeah, man. Okay. Yeah, man, the Constitution, man. Trump was offending the Constitution. Okay, then. Tell me something. Can like you name me the Bill of Rights? I mean, at one time I was on Mo's channel, right? I was on Mo Reek Delk's channel. I asked a question. Okay, what is? Can you name me the Bill of Rights? Um, There's the First Amendment. I got the freedom to speak, and uh, uh, the Second Amendment, and the third. I don't know. I don't know what's on the Third Amendment. Okay, tell me what's on the Fourth Amendment. Uh, okay. Then what's the Fifth Amendment? Uh, what's okay? What's the 10th Amendment? Uh, if you can't go past the first and second amendment of the Constitution, and you don't know any other amendments of the of all the rest of the 24, or was it 24, 25 amendments of the United States Constitution, if you can't sit there and state all of it, or at least five, six of it, then you're dumb as fuck. Then you got no fucking business talking about politics. That goes for you white people and you black people online. Stop trying to talk about politics. Yeah, man, Trump, man. And this is one thing. Trump said it best. He want dumb people to vote for him. Right. It makes him look worse. Even makes him look even worse when they do not know what they're defending. Absolutely correct. Yeah, man, the Constitution, man. Yeah. Okay. Well, okay, then y'all need to explain if Donald Trump is pro Constitution, then why did he try to get rid of this elderly woman out of her house in in Atlanta City, New Jersey? See, people don't want to think. Y'all claim that y'all against intimate domain. Yeah, man, I'm against intimate domain. Yeah. The government shouldn't kick nobody out there. Okay. Then why did Donald Trump went to the governor of New Jersey to kick out this old woman out? And this old woman is the only person, one of the few, I should say, only the few people who won her court case against Donald Trump. Even when I made the video about that, right? Do you know people try to dance around it, go over it, go around it, trying to go under it instead of addressing the problem of itself? Yeah, man, Donald Trump is for the Second Amendment. No, Donald Trump is not for the Second Amendment. I did a video on it. I showed clips of Donald Trump saying he's not for the Second Amendment. Talking about he want this, he want red flag laws and all that foolishness. Yeah, man, the country, yeah, man. No, the reason why people vote for Donald Trump is because y'all want to get rid of the illegals. That just say it. Yeah, I vote for Donald Trump because I can't stand because America's turning brown. That's all y'all should say. That's always y'all should say. Donald Trump is making the world less brown. Just say that. Right. Even Ricky Manor. Lawrence. Even Ricky and Ricky is a conservative. If Ricky is a conservative, if he's seeing the same thing I'm seeing, and my thing, Ricky, and this is the reason why this is beyond politics. And when I say beyond politics, I'm talking about political parties, I should say, or political ideology. This is beyond political ideology, right? This is more about control. And you got a lot of people who are so dumb, who don't know shit, trying to speak as if though they know shit. You don't know every fucking thing. You don't. You don't know what the hell you talking about. Yet though somebody gave you a computer and a phone and you bring your dysfunction on the goddamn screen. You bring your dysfunction on the damn device. And you spewing nonsense that it doesn't add up. That's why I say a whole lot of people have no right to talk to me. That's why a whole lot of people have no business trying to have a conversation with me. You know why? Because I know what somebody like educated Aries is going to say. Oh, Big J, you being condescending? No, I'm not. I'm not being condescending. I don't want people to assault my intelligence, or better yet, assault other people's intelligence. If people will stop insulting other people's intelligence, the thing is we allow the dumbest people to speak. And I'm gonna bring up a couple people who are dumb, who got no business talking. Cynthia G is a prime example of somebody who's stupid, who got no business talking at all. Another person who got no business talking is those so-called It's the House of Conscious Negroes. You better know what the fuck you talking about before you speak on any topic. Because Cynthia is notorious of saying a whole lot of crazy shit, and nobody said, "Wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense right here." Nobody, and that's the problem. The loudest mouth get praise because nobody said, "Well, here are the links to." Here's the links. It seems like everybody who put down links and say, "Oh, here's where I got my evidence at," they don't get praise. They don't get flowers. It's always some people who want to be a conspiracy theorist. You got people on here. Hell, you got somebody over here. Judge Joe Brown is trying to be the next. Is trying to be the next. What is that? A comedian's name? I forgot his name. I forgot his name now. His name's at till to on my tongue. You see, if you know who I'm talking about, just put it in the chat room or in the comment section. Y'all might know who I'm referring to. Judge Joe Brown is trying to be the next that guy, right? Just say the old ass dude. Just say anything, and people and we got people who got mush brains believing it. While sitting there critically thinking, say, wait a minute. Oh, man, that doesn't sound right because if that was true, then that would cause that, and that would cause this right here, and then that wouldn't make sense because this person was over here. I forgot his name now. My name is stuck. My name is actually stuck now. Who I'm referring to? I mean, of the name, I should say, of the person who I'm referring to. You know, y'all love to be lied to. The thing is a bunch of demagogues. The demagogues are taking over, and people want to think everything's for entertainment reasons, for the sake of entertainment. Not everything should be for the sake of entertainment. I'm trying to remember that comedian's name. The one that said I was with Malcolm and I was with Martin and I was with this person. Him. I'm trying to remember his name now. Because I see his face. He's been interviewed numerous of times on YouTube, and I forgot his name. I can't remember his name now. It doesn't matter. But people runs to the demagogues in this space, just like with Sister Naya going to tell me if you get a law degree, you're automatically a coon because because you work for the British Empire. Then I told Sister Naya, okay, how do a lawyer, if a black man or a black woman gets a law degree, they're automatically coons because their law degree is hooked to the British Crown. When she said, yeah, man, the word bar. Yeah, the word bar means British. The B in word bar is Brit means word Britain. No, stupid. But you got people cheering her on the debate league. And that's when I clowned her. And I clowned them other niggas on that panel. How stupid they are. But people like that would get their flowers. But I don't get shit. Anybody who actually talks sense don't get anything. I noticed that shit. Obsidian said, "Say, let's walk in the blood prints of black women." Look at him now. Tommy can say all that bullshit. Look at Tommy now. Candace Owens. Candace Owens said the whole lot of bullshit. Look at Candace Owens now. Cynthia G can say a whole lot of dumbass shit. Look at her now. BGS can lie, and lie. Look at him now. I get tired of that shit. Y'all so goddamn toxic. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking? I'll be asking questions. Where are you getting your information from? And live stream made everything worse. All these live streams made things worse. I'm listening to a woman telling me that if you seek out a law degree, you're a coon. Because you are a British agent. And you know why people like Madhead Doctor and people like Haven Bullets clown you pro blacks almost on a daily basis. You or what Madhead would call it the black power types. That's why he clowned the black power types. When he before the whole pandemic showed up, he used to be clowning the shit out of these Negroes. Oh, and that shit, yeah. Now, Lawrence, I was there when that shit first popped off back in around 2015. Oh man, there used to be a white dude, right? A white manager dude by name of I try to remember his name, Bernie, right? Bernie Bernie watched a lot of David Carroll videos, right? He's one of David Carroll's fans, right? And he's talking about how women are and black women are this, that a white dude who watch us, right? So Bernie, you used to do that shit, and then though he used to make some strange ass videos about, yeah, man, Obama did this to a little girl, a little boy, and under the White House and shit, and he will be arrested in 2017 after the election. You know what I did, Lawrence? I unsubbed. That's when I find out he was part of that QAnon shit. I unsubbed. I said, you know what? Fuck that, because he went all the way off the cliff. But people like him are rewarded. So that's why certain people can't be on my panels. That's why certain people is not allowed to talk. I'm not allowed to talk. I'm not allowed certain individuals to talk to me on over here. Because if you dumb, get the fuck off. If you into this bullshit, I talk to you on your channel. I talk to you on that channel. I ain't bring that bullshit over here, and I'm doing it for a reason. It's called sanitizing the bullshit. But niggas think though, oh, Big J, you being hypocritical. No, I'm trying to run my own brand here. I'm not gonna dirty that shit up. If this channel gets big and I blow up, I don't want your channel over. I don't want your nonsense over here. Or Big J's tied to this person. Nope. Mm-mm. Yeah. Oh, you're right. I remember my brother and sister was convinced in 2021 that the power is going to go out and Trump will be president again. Yeah. 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 Like that old dumbass shit. Yeah. Trump is gonna be president again in August of 2020. Yeah, I remember that. I'm like, no, when the electoral college deems the winner, they are the final say. The electoral college deems who is the final winner of that election. Hell. The electoral college could turn around and say, "Oh, wait a minute. We don't want Joe Biden or Donald Trump. We select somebody else. They are the final deciders of the election." Mr. Constitution over there. People who talk about the Constitution. Well, maybe y'all didn't read the Constitution because it says something about the Electoral College. See, people are dumb. And some people don't have no business talking to me. You don't. Not over here, you don't. You got no business trying to talk to me. Because a lot of people over here are just stupid. Don't know what like the fuck they're talking about. Stop being in the business of thinking. Start being in the business of knowing. Yeah, they made other predictions too, but they all were proven to be false and never happened. Yet many people were still believing. Yeah, because some internet troll claims that they're part of the CIA, and this internet troll goes around on social media saying, "Yo, Obama said this, and Michelle did that, and secretary of such and such apartment have done that." People just like, oh my God. This is what happens when you have an education system that tells people do not use critical thinking. This is what happens when you have a financial a financial system that engenders the chaos by not having a fair and equal uh where you have people who are wage slaves, where you have a permanent underclass of people whose only hope, who's so angry and bitter of their position that they believe that the world is after them, so they willing to say, well, I'm in this position because the government did X, Y, and Z. Or a case for the pro blacks. Well, the white man kept me down. And that's why you got this girl dancing looking stupid, dressing, no, not dressing, dressed up in bell bottoms, wearing bell bottoms, dancing to Kevin Samuels like an idiot. Money World. Right. Right. You got this girl wearing bell bottoms, dancing the money world. I'm dancing for Kevin Samuels, looking stupid. And even the bald headed nigga who using it as an outro, he looking lame doing it. She Kevin Samuels, no, I'm dancing for Kevin Samuels, money world. And you got that line ass nigga over there. That's no Money World is a song. Kevin Samuels used the song Money World as an outro song, right? It's one of his songs that he used for like outro. She over there saying, "I'm gonna dance with Kevin Samuels," and here she is wearing bell bobs and shit, looking stupid. And what was so lame, that line ass nigga over there is using that as an outro. And that nigga's a lame. I'm sorry. That nigga who keep on playing her video is a lame ass nigga. Sound lame, talk lame, in the house, in the house, this person in the house. Nigga, this ain't no 1990s nigga. And blaming everybody, accusing everybody being part of this group. Come on, Miss Sunkiss. Follow me, Miss Sunkiss. There is a woman who made a video to Kevin Samuels when he was alive, and the song was called Money World. Kevin Samuels used the song Money World on his channel. So she decided to do a tribute video to Kevin Samuels wearing them punk at them stupid, looking stupid, wearing bell bottoms. She looks stupid wearing them bell bottoms dancing. Money World. Man, like that get on my fucking nerves. I ain't trying to see that shit. That gives on my fucking ass nerves. She looks stupid doing that shit. One of them starry ass African songs. Yeah. I said it. I can't stand them. I can't stand. Let me say one music I can't stand is the African sounding songs. I'm sorry. No, it's not her video. It's because that bald headed nigga kept playing it on his channel. Because that bald head lying ass nigga keep playing that shit on his own channel with his lying ass, calling everybody bandits and shit. Yeah. I'm sorry, Pure. I'm sorry. I know I'm pissed off, but I can't stand the line of this nigga lying though. I can't stand his lying ass. I'm sorry. I can't stand his lying ass. Miss Queen, I fuck Q Butter, and I have not seen Q. I'm not subbed to Q Butter, but I would think though they had fought and roast each other, because we know that Psychopathes and Taz don't like each other, and their problem is over Cynthia G. Their problem's over Cynthia. That's what Psychopathes is mad about. Is over him. No, it's two. There's two things going on. There were two things that's going on. First of all, Taz roasted um Marcus Garvey, which is a known fact that that some people don't like Marcus Garvey. I don't like Marcus Garvey. I don't even like Marcus Garvey based on what he did to his first wife, what he did to his second wife, and based on what he did to those black leaders in New York during the 1920s. You know, and how he uses paper to clown the black people in Britain and the black people in the United States, the black leaders in London and the black leaders in over here. That's why I have a low um a low view of Marcus Garvey. But that's what this is about. This is about Cynthia G and Marcus Garvey, and also Taz being around the divestors. There's actually three things going on. Man, I'm telling you. I'm just saying that the so-called dishonesty. Hold on. Right, 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 right. Because if you say anything about Marcus Garvey, people like Psycho and Midtown Pookie and them, they will tack you over there. And yes, Marcus Garvey is a fraud or was a fraud. You do not sit there and say I've been to Africa when sources have shown he never been anywhere near Africa. I was in Ethiopia. No, you was not. You was in London. People saw you in London. You was nowhere near when Mussolini invaded Ethiopia in 1936. You was nowhere near Ethiopia at the time. Because you know what happened when the Italians invaded Ethiopia? Uh the invasion started that, oh, Mussolini took his air force and dropped mustard gas and nerve gas on Ethiopian cities. So to clean out so that his army, his land force could easily go into cities and mop up. That's what Mussolini did in 1935, 1930, 36. Marcus Garvey was nowhere near Ethiopia, much less inside of Africa. That's why he's a fraud. I'm just saying, but you got people on here just lying, 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 and here we go, donations, 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 and you got Umar Johnson for the past 13 years. You talking about building a school? 13 years, you said you're going to build a school. Where is the school at? While you over here worrying about some white man is with a black woman or some black man sleeping with some white woman, you won't worry about that. No, nigga, where is your school at? Who cares about LeBron James' son having white girls for prom dates? I don't give a fuck. Does that put the listen, right? King Randall built a school. I I remember when King Randall was on the Roland Martin channel, and King Randall mocked and not only mocked but also clowned Roland Martin on Roland Martin's own show. And King Randall is what? How old is King Randall? He's not even 35 years old. He's not even 30, 35. I remember that shit. He's not even 35 years old. He already had a school. That's what I'm saying. But Umar is almost 50 years old. He been saying for 13 years, yeah, I'm building me a school. Okay, where is school at? LeBron James got a school. King Randall got a school. Q Butter got a school. Read people he actually attacked. Hold on. Umar attacked King Randall. Umar attacked LeBron James. King Randall. Umar even called the police on Q Butter. But yet though, those three men got a school already. Maybe they're just not well read. That's why, I got to thank my own mother. I got to thank my grandparents because all they did was give me books. No, I want a toy. No, you need some books. It was so bad that I had my encyclopedia collection all over the house. It was that bad. I had the whole entire encyclopedia all over the house. One was in the kitchen, a couple of them was in the coffee under the coffee table, some on top of the coffee table, some was in the bedroom. It was all over the house. It was that bad because I was reading so damn much. But yet, people who know shit or people who knows about something don't get any fucking flowers. But they follow their master teachers like BGS. First time, and I say this to BGS. I told BGS, I know what you say ain't true because the government can't kick a single person out of a house unless it's about intimate domain. No, you got to be a homeowner in order to be kicked out in the first place. If you don't got no legal tender or payment plan, the government can't kick you out of it. If you're not paying a bill or a mortgage, then they can't kick you out like that. Yeah, man. It's like that Leon character, that guy Leon on Amazing Luke's channel. Can't comprehend shit. You can't comprehend fuck a damn thing. I'm sitting there like, wait a minute. What you just say don't make any sense, brother. Anyway, let me jump on off. I'm done. I'm done with rant. I'm done ranting right now. And yeah. Man, he plays that video all the time. Money World. I hate that fucking song. Money World. You know what? You know what? let me do this real quick. Since Black Norris, since Black Norris said nobody's watching your channel, Big J. Well, Black Norris, you got blocked anyway. So Black Norris, I tell you what, Black Norris. Let's see if you going to take the bait, Norris. Let's see if you're going to take the bait. Let's see if you're going to take this bait and whatnot. Money World. No, stupidest. First of all, the song is stupid. The girl who dancing to the song, she looking stupid. And the person who's playing it as an outro is lame as fuck. Money World. That's a lame ass nigga. And yes, I'm pissed off about what happened 2 weeks ago. Oh yes, I'm pissed off about that shit because it was you who did it. Oh, Big J, how do you know? How do you know, Big J? Well, I know. I know what he did. And he didn't do it alone. I do know that much. He didn't did that alone. That's why I ain't saying shit. That's why I'm gonna let those two other niggas do it. And when I say do it, I mean roasting your ass. The people who you said that I'm a part of, and what was so stupid about it was he lumped me in with these guys as if we mean these guys are a part of the same group when those two other individuals made roast videos about me and trying to clown me. Make that make sense, idiot. If a Mr. Rucker and I went at it, you gonna say me and Mr. Rucker are together? When he just made a video against me? Dude, do you know how stupid you sound? He just made one video. Mr. Rucker made like what four, five videos roasting me. Oh, Big J, you with him. Because I know you with him, Big J. Right. Right. I'm looking at that punk ass video. I say, man, take that video off. Hell, man. I think I should. You know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. You know what? I'm gonna keep that to myself. Let me keep that to myself because she looking stupid. Money World. She got money with her. And what's going on, Joe? What's going on, Joe? Let me say something too. Now I love what Reg was trying to do, Joe. Reg is at his old tricks again. Oh, Big J, you know what Big J going to do, Joe? Yeah, yeah, this Reg, yeah, yeah. I'm the bad guy, yeah. But Joe, oh man, I'm gonna tell you, man. Man. Big J thinks though, man, he's John Wick and this is the Hotel Continental, and yeah, yeah, man. He might come after you, Now you see that bullshit Reg trying to do? He's trying to gaslight that I'm going to attack you. That's that bullshit Reg does. And that's why a lot of people don't like Reg. Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm the bad guy. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Because he saw me cussed out Richard Conley out. He thinks I'm gonna go after you. You ain't saying anything. Richard wasn't one was talking all that shit. So what I did, I blocked Richard's stupid ass. Because Richard said the most stupid ass shit, like, uh, you know, well, women shouldn't be in female spaces. Okay, nigga. Then why are you up in female spaces then? I hate when these Negroes always talk about men's space and female space. As if, though, before you click the link, you have to check in which plumbing you got between your legs to enter into a chat room. Why you here? Why you here? This is a man's space. Why you here, sexy red? You're in a man's space. Well, niggas, and I would like to tell Richard and people like Reg and them, niggas, how can y'all complain about female spaces and male spaces when you niggas gossip like women? They do the most gossip shit they do the most thing. Women don't gossip like them niggas on Red's channel. I heard somebody told me. Who does this? And Reg made some bullshit up, trying to insinuate that I'm coming after you, Joe. I ain't said a fucking word to you, Joe. I said I was talking to Richard, how stupid Richard's stupid ass is. And Richard Conley be saying the most stupid. Richard Conley is one of the dumbest niggas on the planet. He is. He don't know what he's talking about. Reg don't know what the fuck he's talking about half the time. No, hey, it's all good. I don't care. That, yeah, man, I'm gonna take away Big J's wrench. Like I give a fuck. I told Reg, I don't give a fuck about your wrench. Take it, nigga. Like I give a fuck. I'm not, and I keep on telling him, nigga, I'm not on your channel for you. In fact, I actually accomplished my goal over there. I keep on telling Reg. I told the people over there, I'm not here for Reg. I'm not here to watch Reg. I'm here for AJ Seeing Red, and I'm there for Brian Triple X. And yes, I dismantled Brian Triple X on that panel, and I accomplished that one goal. That's the only reason why I was there for. Because Brian got caught lying. Oh, okay, Brian. See, because Brian does not show up on everybody else's panels because usually they kick Brian off, right? So Brian does that whole elbow shit, talking about, yeah, I mean, we taught the white man English. Nigga, you first, okay, nigga, you said last month or 2 months ago that we taught the white man English because we're albos. We're the original, we the Aboriginal Americans, and there's no such thing as slavery. And we taught the white man English when they got here. But then last week you said we never had a language. What is it? We would trade Macbone for you. Damn, man, that's a high up. Man, that will be an unfair trade because you have to trade 15 Mac bones for one of me. All right, you have to trade about 15 Mac bones for me Because Mac Bone be coming in there like talking about, yeah, man, 48 laws of power, and yeah, man, yeah. Like, nigga, have you read the book 48 Laws of Power? Have you read The Art of War? Y'all don't read these books. You just saying it because Angerman said it. Ever since when Angerman came out with the whole, yeah, I got the Art of War and I got the 48 Laws of Power. Everybody else decided to say, yeah, man, I got me a book too. Okay, then read it. There's nothing in the 48 Laws of Power. There's nothing in that book that will teach you about systematic racism. There's nothing in the Art of War that teach you about the financial problems that black people have, or why you can't get laid, why you can't get a woman, what does Art of War and the 48 Laws of Power have to do with you being on child support? Yeah, man, I was on child support, man, and that heifer did this me. Oh yeah, man, in this book, 48 Laws of Power. Like what? Like, you see, that's what I'm talking about. There's nobody who got an original thought. People don't think, and I think the only person who actually can have a conversation over the Reg, besides you, Joe, besides you, is AC. Now, I disagree with AC on a whole range of shit, but at least when you talk to AC, you know that his mind is on some shit. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. You missed the 3 hours of MacBone versus the New Orleans trifecta today. Wait a minute. When was this? Because I actually left. Because I actually left when AC was going off on Reg and telling Reg he don't know shit about politics. And yes, though, AC is right. Reg don't know shit. He don't know a fucking thing. So that's why I left. I went in and left. I said, man, I'm bored of this shit because only thing Reg's gonna do is double down and say the most dumbest shit in the world, and and like what OMP, no, was it OMP? I think it was either OMP or Jack Crass, or whatever his name is, said in the chat room, black men, he even said it, black men don't know politics. Right after I left, oh good. Oh good. Okay, good. Good. I really don't want to deal with that New Orleans clique. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Yeah, after I left, good. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm glad he didn't send me the link, and I'm glad I did not. I'm glad I wouldn't hit. I wouldn't. I'm glad I wasn't on that panel, because if they would have showed up, I would have left. I would have left, knowing how the two out we are over there. So I'm just saying. Well, you know what? You know what? I have to go back and watch that shit. I gotta go back and watch that shit now since you said it. You know. Anyway, let me get out of here. I said enough. Yeah, I had to rant because I'm really pissed off at Don for that lie he made. I'm really pissed off. I'm really pissed off about that shit. Don should never created that community tab saying I was talking about him specifically. I was making an example of who's married and who's not married in the manosphere. Because I was going by what DDS was saying. Because DDS was acting like all the manager dudes was married men. And I said, no. Okay, then O'Shea ain't married, BJS ain't married, Orsini ain't married, and I went down the list. So Don purposely created a narrative saying I was attacking him and his family and all that. No, I didn't say that shit. I was saying who is married, who's not. Put the shit. If you're going to make a video about me or a community tab about me, put it in the proper context of what I was saying. Yeah, Don hasn't been around. No, Don is in the clouds. You know how I know he's in the clouds? Because when every time when me and him talk, he talks about what happened on Red's channel, or he talks about what happened on my channel. He talking about what was over here. Yeah, he's always in the fucking clouds. And I highly resent what he did because that really pissed me off. That really pissed me off that Don really went out of the way and reached to the point that to suggest that I was talking about his family and shit. When I really was talking about, okay, here are the people who are single, who are not married in the manosphere. And I was disproving what DDS stupid ass was saying. And DDS is dumb as fuck. I'm sorry, that nigga's dumb. You know? Anyway, I'm out. I'll put this on private anyway.